Hi there, students. A weakling. Okay, this was a request by Ronan, so thank you, RR. Let's see, a weakling. This always reminds me of these advertisements they used to have for a bull worker, a type of exercise machine, when I was a kid. Now you can laugh at skinny weaklings if you buy our product. So a weakling, somebody who is weak, I think primarily somebody who is weak physically, a 7-stone weakling. Yeah, the advertisements for this machines said that in a few weeks you could turn a 7-stone weakling into a heavyweight boxer. They always used to make me laugh, but well, so a weakling, a wuss, somebody who is not very strong. I think primarily physically weak, but I think also weak in character as well. So exercise can turn a weakling into a big, tough guy. Somebody who's weak either physically or in character. So you get one of weak constitution, a weak character. He's a craven weakling, craven, cowardly. He's a craven weakling with no backbone or moral fibre. Yeah, he's a coward, a wimp, a drip, a bit wet, a Jessie, yeah, a doormat, a milksop. Okay, so a weakling, somebody who is not strong, somebody who is weak, a person of weak, even sickly physical constitution, or a person of weak character. So a weakling. I guess you could also use this, a weakling constitution as an adjective, but most normally it's a noun. A person of a weak constitution, somebody who's not physically strong. So she married a weakling who turned into a bankrupt, and she tried to save her husband, and she bankrupted her uncle as well. Okay, she despised the weakling sentiments of the president. In everywhere, in every place, in every group, there's always at least one weakling. So don't be such a weakling. Come on, do you think that weakling is a worthy opponent? The central character of the novel was characterized as a weakling. He was such a weakling that he didn't even pretend about hunting. Yeah, you're a coward and a weakling, somebody who lacks force and character. What a weakling he is. I think normally this is a word used about men, a coward, a wimp, a sissy, a doormat, a pushover, somebody who's namby-pamby, who's a chicken. So if you describe a person as a weakling, you mean they're physically weak, or they have a weak character, they're not brave at all. He's a moral weakling, and the second you pressurize him, then he caves in and does exactly what you ask. So a person or an animal, it could be an animal as well, lacking strength in constitution or lacking strength and vitality, or a person of weak character. Yeah, a person who is not a strong character. So for many years, he is the joke always, the one everyone laughs at and teases. Poor, clumsy weakling that he is. So somebody who's weak in body, character or mind, a weakling, a softy. He had been a weakling until he went to high school, and then he started to work out and put on muscle. Only a weakling would lie to save himself from punishment. So the weakling. Don't be such a weakling. Stand up and fight. He's a 140-pound weakling. Paul admits that as a child he was a weakling. If you don't drink too much, you're considered a weakling in some groups. Okay, so a weakling, without power, physically weak and frail, an ineffectual or cowardly person. This is no place for weaklings. This is no business for weaklings. This is where you need to stand up for yourself. A sickly constitution. So, weakling comes from the word weak. A weakling, I think 4.5. I think I'm going to give it a 5 in formality, use anywhere. From Old Norse, vekra, meaning weak. From Proto-Germanic, was weak, pliant, easy to bend. So, a weakling. Bye for now.